Plane is important to me as a pre-service teacher educator because it shows that the Department of Education is interested in exploring new technologies such as Virtual World.
As a pre-service teacher, it was fantastic to be involved in the trial of the boot camp. I've been using Virtual Worlds now for about 1.5 years, and I'm currently using them with a class, well actually with a whole school now. It's sort of grown.
To actually have that experience of having an avatar and meeting with other people, and having an opportunity to share challenges or quests in that world is something that I don't think many of us have had a chance to do before.
Yeah, it's really been great to be involved in Plane because it validates or justifies what I'm doing in the classroom with these kids and what these teachers are now taking on board in their teaching, and already I have other class teachers now using the same platform and wanting to implement it in their classes, so that's been terrific.
I see Plane as having an enormous possibility in relation to these teachers learning not only from each other but for others, more traditional people, to see what they're doing and to have a self-generating enthusiasm, if you like.
It's a collaborative environment too, which is a healthy way for professional learning to occur, and you know, as a tool overall, it basically pushes away those compliance type issues that could happen where professional learning becomes a set of mandatory things that have to happen, but professional learning is about professional interest that's shared across different levels of the profession.
I anticipate that as we at the university level introduce our pre-service teachers to Virtual Worlds, they will be more comfortable and confident in their use. This in turn will feed into projects like Plane so that the initial learning curve of using the virtual world will be reduced or even non-existent, and the main focus of using the virtual world for things like peer coaching and other possible professional development, bringing remote teachers, pre-service teachers and teacher educators together, will be fully realised.
I really like the concept with peer coaching, that the blended approach would be great, so I can imagine doing the 3 days training with people and then setting up a VW sessions instead of video conferencing. I can see that working really, really well.
I was amazed at how immersed I was in the environment. I'm in a shared office space with a number of people around me and completely had blocked out the rest of the environment, and coming out of the world had been totally focused on what was going on in there. It is an incredible potential for professional learning for people, and I think would help people to feel connected in coaching in that environment more so than in just, say, an Adobe Connect room.
It was a great experience of someone, for myself, who's come out of a classroom. I could see the great potential of the virtual room, but I also, how does it make a difference? And I think the virtual world experience needs to be a lot more interactive.
People identify with their avatars and feel physically like they're there and like they're actually attending an event. I think we need to remember, for people that are not in a physical location where they can be in a room with other people, that's the next best thing.
Whether you're out west, north, down south, wherever across the nation, even across the world, you can all be in the same space together. And obviously your avatars, it gives you that presence.
I think the potential is really exciting because we've got an opportunity for teachers to have access to professional learning anytime, anywhere, and that they will then be able to build their portfolio from the learning that they do and keep a record of it, and that's something that we really haven't been able to do very well before.
It actually allows teachers to carefully craft things through their interests areas and also their school's needs and student needs. It's something I see that has great potential, particularly given a number of national initiatives with the Australian curriculum and the implementation of national professional standards for teachers.
It has enormous potential to change practice.
It's part of the experience and the sharing of the learning itself that I think people will really enjoy.
I think it'll have a big flow-on effect.
It will really help educators link up the technology with their learning and support them as they get their head around it, because it can be very daunting and it can be extremely frustrating. So yeah, good on you, Plane.